Welcome back to another Skywars video, and today I'm going to be commentating a Skywars gameplay that I recorded a few hours ago. So what I'm recording right now is useless kits. I wouldn't consider actually them useless. They're actually like kits that nobody uses anymore, and they're just kind of forgotten because mostly people main a kit and don't really focus on other kits. So the kit that I'm using right now is called the Golem kit. Pretty much gives you permanent 2 hearts and gives you a free apple, golden apple, and there's not really that much else other than the Prot 1 iron chestplate and the Prot 3 chain chestplate that it gives you. It's actually not that bad of a kit, in my opinion. It actually gives you an health advantage and it gives you a decent amount of armor compared to like other kits that I've seen. So yeah, so pretty much right here, I get into a fight and I win this fight because I relied on the void, and pretty much this is gonna be that's all that's gonna be it because I'm only gonna show the clips where I actually win the fights instead of just me showing a losing compilation because like it did take some time to win. So right here, we're gonna cut it right here, and I win this round just by pure luck because I placed the block behind me right about here, right there, and I get the free win. Now for this one, I decided to go for Troll Kit because this kit actually was pretty popular back then when everyone did their little montages for the subscriber special. Yes, I did watch those a lot. So this kit is actually pretty useful because you could trap someone in the cobweb and they can't really move, and especially if you get that nice timing, if you time it perfectly right, they're like directly in the middle of the cobweb, so you can easily crit them out, which I'm about to show you right here. Bam. Put them in the middle of the cobweb and they can't move, and I win the fight. So right here, I kill the same person. They have ender pearls. I have a high advantage. So I'm basically just also showing like the moments where like the kit is most useful at. Obviously, like the troll kit is not really great, but it's still fun to use. All right. So for this one, I decided to go for magician kit. Actually, no. Sorry, I'm commentating as I go on, so let's see what I choose. All right, so I choose the Fisherman kit. Nobody uses this kit whatsoever. And what I find most interesting is that this kit can actually be used as a bait. So everyone knows when you play insane mode or normal mode, you have that one fishing rod that has like the biggest knockback. Like for normal, it's knockback 2, and for insane, it's knockback 3. So right here, right about now, I see a person rushing, and I'm like, oh, I can bait them by using the quote unquote knockback 3. His first instinct was to block clutch, and I easily knock him off. So it's useful because it can be used as bait, and it's not really like, don't really rely it because it just has knockback 1. Mostly use it as like a free fishing rod if you don't have any projectiles in your chests for some odd reason. And one thing I do like learned about this kit is that you could use it as your advantage to like, it's mostly like a bait kit that I noticed because everyone doesn't really like the knockback 3, so they would rather, keep themselves in a corner where they won't go flying back. So right here is when we get into a fight. Not really much happens here. I turn around. Almost thought I pushed into the void. Come back, throw a bunch of projectiles, and then I crit him out. I also get a free achievement here because this was actually my first time using the kit and getting a free dub from it. Okay, so I think for this round we do the magician kit. Yes, I am correct. So this kit is not really that great because you start off with a stick that has sharpness 7, which is the exact same damage as a diamond sword with no enchants on it. It gives you invis potions, but they're actually really super useless because they don't actually give you like, even when it's basically different from how Bedwar's invis works. Like you drink it, you can still wear your armor, but it won't show for opponents. But for this one, if you wear armor, then you won't be visible. So you have to crouch and wear absolutely 0 armor. The problem is that people can see the projectile, or not the projectiles, the pretty much the potion effect. You see how like the rabbit has regen and it shows around it? Yeah, everyone can see that. So it's not really a great kit to use because it doesn't even make you like quote unquote invisible. It just makes you temporarily hide from a place that never works. So if you actually don't know about this map well, if you jump up here or build up here, there's actually a hidden chest at the very top of the map. So I thought you guys would know. I've actually been knowing this for months, and I just kept it hidden because I felt like since like if this video blows up, then everyone would start going for it. So I guess I'm just revealing it now. So somehow I actually managed to win this match because I killed that one person and just strength was just on my side, and I just get the free win from here. All right, for this one, I think I go for Salmon Kid or Salmon Kid, however you pronounce it. So this match was actually pretty like it was long, so I had to cut it off a lot because when I got into this one fight with this one person, and it just took like a good 3 minutes because I was not trying to risk to like fall off, and it took some time. And right here, I actually decided to like go up towards the mid, and my strat was to place the water at the top, like in the direct middle. So right here, you see me placing the water bucket. The reason why I did this is because since the kit gives you 3 water buckets and a diamond boots with Death Strider. That's a huge advantage when you place a bunch of water because you move really slow in water, especially if you don't have Death Strider. So I use that to my advantage and just freely moved quickly in the water. And I get stuck in a block here for a little moment, and I get out. Nothing much here, so I decided to skip right about in this moment. I should be skipping. All right, so now we're at the, so now we have the second refill, and this was the chance where I could get ender pearls. So the reason why I waited this long is because I wanted to make sure that I wouldn't fall into the void, and I just wanted to make sure that I knew I would be safe from like not falling to the void. I can just easily ender pearl back up. Sorry for that notification. So I had to get as many ender pearls as I could, and when I knew the coast was like I can go, I ender pearl. Sorry for the notification again. I could ender pearl right about now because I wanted to. Yeah, right here. So I wanted to ender pearl so I can make sure I could kill him. This person was actually kind of getting on my nerves because all this person did was just continuously ender pearl. But I mean, I couldn't blame him. He kept getting comboed and constantly getting hit. So I actually got stuck in a block here, so I had to force my mouth, not my mouth, my mouse into his hitbox, and there we go. I got the free win. Now for this round, I think yeah. All right, just to making sure, I go for Ender Chest kit. So you get it's all this kit is a free Ender Chest, or a free actually not an Ender Chest, sorry, a free chest with 3 golden apples. Now I actually like this kit because it gives you a better chance of having more loot and making sure that you don't have any armor pieces missing. It also gives you 3 golden apples, which is super nice. And because before insane and normal kits separated, uh it only had 1 golden apple, but the chest was still the same. So right here, nothing much happens. I bridge to mid, and think I scout for people. No, I do not. I guess, well, you can't see it, but I am. To my eyes, my eyesight, just looking around. So right here, right about now, I was about to get sandwiched. And pretty much what that means is that 2 people come up on me in between. So I knew I had to run, so I didn't die immediately. I decided to go for this guy because one, this guy had a stone sword, and two, this person was like close to the edge, and I didn't know there was a person behind me, so this person decides to run away, and so does the other guy. So I kind of got myself out of the situation. Again, this is another long round, so I think I might cut around randomly. So this is kind of like a blind commentary. Yep, right here. So right here, I had an Ender Pearl, so because I knew he built that wall, so he could knock me off. That was his first instinct, but I got over because of the Ender Pearl. His first instinct was to knock me off, but that failed on his part, and I end up winning by knocking into the void. Now, for this one, I decided to go for Warlock. Warlock is probably the most, not really useless kit, but I would figure it as like nobody uses it at all, because I've never seen a single person use this kit whatsoever. The only kit that I've seen some of this use was in Ranked Skywars, and that was literally it. And Ranked Skywars has less harming potions, less weakness, and like not even a single. So I think I wouldn't consider this person hacking. I would just consider this person insanely good. he bridged really quickly and it caught me off guard. So for this fight, I knew that I had to be careful because I had one gapple left and I had to make sure that I had to use it wisely. So I was very careful. So now I accidentally threw it on both of us, but it did more damage on my part because I panicked. So right here, I missed this because I thought he was going for me. Now I hit this one and made sure that it hit him, and it actually did do some my part because I feel like if I didn't splash it on him, I would have died right there because I was on half a heart. So this match was actually more intense than it was in other rounds because although this lasted for quite some time, I was pretty low on like a good majority of my part, so I had to be like insanely careful. I did ended up winning though, so I cut it off, and right here this person was waiting for me to come over. Thing is that he didn't know I had a ender pearl, and I end up winning here. Alright, so for the last round, I decided to go for Sloth Kit. Now, this kit is by far the most useless kit. It gives you permanent slowness too, and it gives you no armor, and the, I guess the Sloth, you see that gas tier on the third slot? That is actually just a gas tier, again. And it has sharpness 5, the same thing as a stone sword. And as you can see, I'm moving very, very slow. And I backstabbed this person. Now, I don't know how I won this match again. uh, I pretty much just do the same way how I would play every normal match. I would loot mid, get as much loot as I could, and just play it out as much as I could. And let's see what happens here. So right here, I cleaned this fight because I knew I wasn't gonna win if I like played it normally without cleaning. I had to clean no matter what. I mean, to be fair, in my end, I was literally wearing the sloth kit, so I have like an excuse to clean. So this person actually third parties, and we both were targeting him. So I ended up actually killing this person right about now, and I'll just let you guys watch.